Hello there, I'm Eric Linter, and this is Star Speak Whispers for the middle of May 2013. We're in a really busy month. It's eclipse season, and Uranus is about to make the third of 7 exact squares to Pluto. This great game-changing alignment has thrown the world into a lot of turmoil, and we're likely to see more big changes underway during this middle of the month. We'll begin though with Friday the 10th, and after a pretty laid back day where everybody's salivating to get out of the office and on with the weekend, the moon enters Gemini just in time for evening and overtakes Venus that night. So it's a fabulous atmosphere for hanging out with friends, or romancing and charming, and conversations are just scintillating. The sun aligns with Mercury over the weekend, so again, it's a very active and upbeat atmosphere. We reach Mother's Day with the moon still in Gemini. The one aspect of the day occurs in the morning when the moon aligns beautifully with Jupiter, fueling a lot of good feelings, kindness, optimism, generosity. It's a relaxed day, but a good day for giving mom her credit. None of us would be here without our moms. Worth acknowledging and remembering all of the beautiful women who live on this world and make life possible. On Monday the 13th, Venus is going to be in a challenging aspect with Neptune. Now, here we have increased emotional states of sensitivity. Mystical and artistic souls are definitely going to be on their game. And one thing to be wary of is a misunderstanding or a tendency to give too much. Venus is one face of love. We think of Venus as personal love. Neptune represents unconditional love. When the two challenge each other, sometimes, heartbreak ensues, and that usually is because of trusting the wrong people. So whether it's your heart or your purse, use some common sense when you're dealing with other folks. On Wednesday the 15th, Mercury arrives in one of his own signs, Gemini, and again, this is one of those shifts sort of portending later this month the sun moving into Gemini, but transition and a sense of indecision or anticipating change. A lot of that type of energy is going to build in late in the week. The weekend sees Mercury challenging Neptune, so again, be wise about who you choose to trust. Pay attention to your valuables, your phone. Some people experience these testing aspects to Mercury almost like a retrograde, but if things don't go as planned, it's usually due to faulty thinking rather than an actual retrograde. Venus is in a wonderful alignment with Uranus this weekend. And again, Saturday especially is a really good day for getting together with friends, attending meetings. The evening hours are fairly calm. The moon's in Virgo, one of the more fertile signs. It's a good day for tackling chores around the house or working in the garden. And that energy spills right over into Sunday the 19th. On the 20th, the sun does go into Gemini. This, again, is a harbinger of the upcoming change of seasons, but even more importantly this year, Uranus is in an exact square to Pluto. Now, this is the aspect that is so daunting and symbolic of the great power struggles of our day, secrecy versus openness, money versus the common folks and the interests of the general public. Uranus is the planet of community and the understanding that we're all in this together. Pluto has to do with powers of subversion and control. It can be very manipulative and devious. And essentially, all of the current themes, the Occupy Wall Street movement, or which seems to be on the back burner, but the Arab Spring, the things that in the last couple of years have made a lot of news, are going to be reinvigorated by this upcoming continuing presence of these planets testing one another. In our personal lives, we really do need to look inward and understand what our own deepest motives are, because only then can we take these energies and transform the institutions that support us, at least in theory support us, whether it's the government or, corporate actions. All of these corporations and governments are empowered by individuals. And change has to start really within each person. And hopefully we'll begin to see a more true response and a focus on preserving life and our environment rather than destroying it. Fortunately, on the 20th, Mercury is in a nice alignment with Uranus. So we may indeed be moved by some progressive thinking, the hope of technology, and inspired leadership. I want to thank you today for hearing me out. I can be reached for individual readings at stars@ericlinter.com. You can find my daily forecasts online at spiritofchange.org. And as always, keep looking up.